Another drone has crashed in Poland. It was found about 300 meters from the border crossing in Politica in the Lublin province. This is the second drone to fly into Polish territory last weekend alone. On Saturday, the remains of another drone were also found in Majdan-Sielet, also in the Lublin province. In both cases, it could have been a Gerber, a Russian drone used as a decoy. The drone that crashed in Politica, near Tiraspol, was detected by the border guard. An expert will examine what type of drone it is and where it came from. The prosecutor's office and the military police secured the parts found in the field. At this point, we know that these are parts made mainly of styrofoam. We know for sure that it was not an armed drone. At the crash site, there is only a dent which indicates the exact place of its crash and burn marks associated with the ignition of fuel. There were inscriptions on the drone written in Cyrillic. This is not the only drone that has fallen on Poland in recent days near our eastern border. On Saturday, similar to the one in Politica, a drone was found in a field in Majdan-Sielet, also in the Lublin region, which is also said to be made of a material resembling styrofoam and has inscriptions in Cyrillic. At first, it was suspected that a smuggling drone had crashed in the village of Majdan-Sielet, but comparisons with Gerber, a relatively low-cost drone produced by the Russians and available in 3 variants, combat, reconnaissance and decoy, quickly appeared on the internet. Please know that these drones do not fly during the day. They are launched at night after a very thorough analysis of the weather forecast, clouds, fog. These are the Russians' favourite moments for attacks. Undoubtedly, and we can say this with a high degree of probability, the Russians are testing our air defence system. However, in this case, with drones, it is a very difficult operation, and in fact, we as a country, as the Ministry of National Defence, as the Army, are only just beginning to develop such air defence systems. The drones from Politica and Majdan-Sielet are not the only unmanned aerial vehicles that have crossed the Polish border. Last month in Ossini, also in the Lublin province, a drone fell into a field and exploded. We are dealing with some kind of terrifying incompetence on the part of the current leadership of the Ministry of National Defence. Second, I am asking what is happening with the Sky Control System, a system produced by a Polish company that operates in Ukraine. This system is designed to detect and then disable drones. There was also a violation of Polish airspace last week. Fighter jets were scrambled. The president, who was in the United States at the time, was informed about the incident. A moment ago, we also received information regarding the violation of Polish airspace. This topic was also discussed today during a meeting between the presidents of Poland and Lithuania. Lithuania has also had incidents with drones from the east. We have had at least 3 such incidents in recent years, one of which was quite serious because the drone was carrying explosives. In order to combat such threats, we have planned a series of measures. The Polish president emphasized that our countries cooperate in the field of security. This cooperation is excellent, both in terms of joint exercises, information exchange and preparedness for what is happening around us, for example, in the Zapad. Zapad will begin in just 4 days, and experts warn that the joint maneuvers by Russia and Belarus could be an opportunity for further provocations. These will comprise practicing the use of nuclear weapons, including Russia's Oreshnik hypersonic missile.